What is up, everybody? Welcome to a really brief episode on the Burndown YouTube channel. It is after hours. I'm a little behind schedule. I mean, that's par for the course, I guess, when you do this type of stuff. But I was hoping to fire yesterday and then to drive today, but we ended up firing it up today. And then I'm like, I just got to get this done. So I didn't film all of that. And I know you guys want to see the first fire up and at least know where it's at, what it's doing, and all that fun stuff. And I probably should have filmed, but I would have been a sad boy. I fired it up, you know, we primed it, we got everything running, it fired off, and then it kind of came up to temp like a little bit, and then started just leaking water from the back corner on the head. And I was like, oh no, are you kidding? So I'm looking, and I don't have a flashlight. It's on my list of stuff to buy before Rocky Mountain Race Week. I lost them all. They're magnetic, so they're probably stuck to things. I just don't know where I stuck them, but it's leaking. So then I called Jason over at War, and I was like, dude, what's the quickest we can get a set of head gaskets? Because he'd have to ship them to me. So we were going back and forth on like how long it would take, and I'm like, well, he's like, can you do it in the car? And I was like, yeah, I can do the heads in the car, but I'm just bummed because I was trying not to rush, so I didn't make any dumb mistakes. Well, while I was on the phone with him, I was looking, I kept putting my hand under the steam port. I had the Motion Raceworks steam port, guys, and I put all those in, and I remember tightening the corners, but I loosened those, and I couldn't remember if I had tightened them, and I put an Allen wrench on the phone with Jason, and I just went, and it moved, and I was like, no way. So I did one of these. We tightened all four corners, and it's almost always inevitable that you miss something. So that's what I missed, at least what is obvious, or was obvious, because it started pissing water. But I did. So another thing too, since I got you here, if you're still listening, if you're messing with stuff, I want to tell you guys this tip, because I do this every time, but I didn't have it on camera, and I wanted to show you guys. So this is my fuel line, right? Feed, return. So my fuel filter's in the back of the car, which would be everything pre-filter, right? Everything post-filter, which is after the fuel filter, would be from the filter forward. So when I take these lines off and take things loose, and I'm screwing with stuff, or I got this intake out, what I do right before I put it on is I'll tilt it and get the rest of the fuel like out of the fuel rails, so the stuff comes out, just in case there's any little junk that collected around the fitting or whatever. I mean, I taped them all off, but I'll leave this loose, and then I'll prime the motor a couple times, just in case something snuck in here or there's anything, because there's no filter from here to your injectors. So that's a good tip that I do. And like I said, I seem like I'm all willy-nilly, but some of those things I don't ever share them on camera because I'm busy doing it, but I want to give you guys that tip, and it'll save you a headache, because it can be really bad. If you get anything in the injector, it'll either stick in a little basket or it'll get through it, and you can hang an injector, and then life's no good. So we did all of that. I covered all my bases. We put 6 quarts of oil in, so we'll double check all that stuff. And then I left all the fire off, and we just turned it over and primed it, and just on cranking it counted to like 30 psi. So I was like, hell yeah, that's good. And then we let it run for a little bit and puked water, and I panicked a little bit, not gonna lie. I didn't get too crazy. I wasn't full sad boy, but I was like, man, come on, car. So tomorrow will be a drive day. It's already getting late, sun's already going down. So I'll probably do a few more heat cycles, maybe just tool around the block just as a victory lap. And then tomorrow we will come out, triple check for leaks, check all the fluids again, and then I'm gonna go put some fuel in you, and I probably go cruise around a bit. Nothing froggy, nothing crazy, but I need to cycle all the fluids and get everything working and moving. And the plan is, if we're lucky, to go test at Irwindale on Thursday, which is 2 days from today. Today is Tuesday, so by the time you see this video, probably either happened or it didn't. But that is the plan. And then when I come back, I'd like to change the fluids out. I know it sounds excessive, but everything's basically new. So I'd like to pull the pan on the transmission, double check, see how that's doing, clean that out. I've got a high flow filter for that from Jake's Performance, so we can put that in for the transmission. And then on the oil for the motor, this is technically break-in. It has the lube and all the junk in it. So we'll go run it at Irwindale, make a couple passes, drive it around, and then we'll get that crap out of there. I don't know if we'll be done breaking in, so to speak, but the initial residual chunky guys will hopefully be out of there. So I mean, I'm almost tempted to change it before we go to Irwindale, so just because I'm sketched out now. So I don't know, maybe we'll do that. I do have enough oil that I could probably, I got the cheaper synthetic oil, and then I'm gonna run the Kirkland brand stuff, I think, because it's cheap and I can get full synthetic good brand stuff cheap. I think that's the plan. And we'll go 530 or 540 on it. We'll see how it breaks down and breaks in and all that fun stuff. So that's it. So a small victory, it's great. A little bit of panic, but we are still doing good. So I'll bring you guys back for some sort of shenanigans, hopefully some driving around this thing. And if I have any more issues or run across stuff, I will keep you posted. Till next time, you guys know what to do. I'm out.